Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm AJ Nelson. Today I thought I would talk about a question that I get asked all the time is my coming out story, like how I came out and to my family. And so I thought I'd kind of tell that story because it's really kind of interesting. So I used to live up in Idaho, and we moved down here when I was 14, and both of those towns are small towns, like small, very LDS towns. And so when something happens to someone, everybody in the town knows within like 20 minutes. So it's kind of ridiculous, but it's true. For those of you that live in small towns, know exactly what I'm talking about. I went through high school, I graduated, I went to SUU, Southern Utah University, down in Cedar City in southern Utah. And then I think I was there for, I came out to my friends at that time, and I came out to a few friends before I left in my senior year of high school. But other than that, I didn't really come out to very many people. But my family still didn't really know. Like, I didn't ever tell them, but they kind of knew. Some of them actually, like my sister, one of my sisters at least, knew, but the rest of them didn't really. I came out probably, I think it was my first year of college, and I was actually in a really, really dark place, and I was really depressed at that time, and life was just really hard for me. But anyway, so one of my friends on Facebook was talking to me, and not even a close friend, just kind of an acquaintance more, and he said, why don't you just come out, like, face your fears and just come out. Like, a lot of people know, so why don't you just do it? So I did. I wrote a really long paragraph on Facebook. At the time, I wasn't friends with my mom on Facebook, and my dad didn't even have a Facebook. One of my friends, or someone I knew, I guess, saw my post, and they told their mom, and then their mom told someone else, and then it spread like wildfire, and then my parents found out. And it was kind of funny. My dad texted me, and actually at the time I didn't have a cell phone. I had the Google Voice app on my computer, and so I used that so that I could talk to my friends and my family and whatnot, because I didn't have a cell phone. I couldn't afford a cell phone. So anyway, my dad texted me on there, and he said something about, like, is this true? Like, I heard this, is it true? I want to make sure from you that it's true. Now, you have to understand, my parents are very, very LDS, and they were even more so back then. So I was terrified. I was always terrified to come out to them, because I figured, like, I knew in my head that they would kick me out of the house, or they would disown me, and like, I heard all of these negative stories, and I thought that that was going to happen to me. So I was terrified to come out to them. Anyway, so going back, my dad texted me and just asked me if it was true, and I was like, yeah, it's true. And so he texted me this long paragraph that said something to the effect of, well, I don't care what you are, who you are, whatever, what you do, you're still my son, and I still love you, and I'm still going to love you regardless. And so I actually got a really good reaction, and he was probably the one that I was most terrified to tell. And then I came home, I think that summer, the following summer I came home, and they just kind of sat me down and had a little talk with me, and saying that it's okay, and just, you know, be yourself and whatnot. So, you know, it was really awesome. I did have a few family members, like extended family members, that freaked out and really had a hard time with it, but most of them were okay with it, and most of them got over it pretty quickly. If they were upset with it. If you have any questions or anything about anything in my life, if you want any advice or something, feel free to leave those in the comment section below. You can also talk to me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Tumblr. if you wanted to ask me any questions or anything. So feel free to follow me on there. I've got all of those links in the description. Oh, also, if you have any fun or interesting or funny stories about you or someone you know, someone that you're close to that came out in a weird way, please let me know. I love hearing these stories, and I love hearing stories of how people come out. It's kind of cool. Please subscribe and like this video if you like the story, if you like anything. Yeah, I think that's everything. So until next time, I almost went Ryan Minaj on you guys, but anyway, see you guys later. Bye.